Happy Sunday. All right, so the focus right now, I was just going back and forth with Noah in the comments and GBW a little bit, is training loadout. Now, we already figured out that my only holster option that makes any sense is Safariland. You know, I know Dara makes some, and there's a few other companies, but Safariland seems to be the go-to buy once, cry once option, and I'm good with that. Now I did some. I went to their website and I searched it, and you choose your firearm model, and then you choose which optic you're running and which light. Now for the Safariland, I chose the Glock 34 MOS uh, Gen 5. Now when it comes to the optic, I'm not sure yet. I got that plate on the way for the 509 to run that on the 34. Um, Now I think that plate's probably just an MOS plate, so it doesn't mean I have to run that on the 34. And the reason I might not be able to is when you choose the 507CX2 or the 507 series, you get a plethora of Safariland options. That cool Hawaiian one, special edition, it's pricey, like 250, but different options. I want one of the fabric covered ones. I don't want the shiny Kydex. Just makes sense, and they look cool. Nothing wrong with that either. When I changed my optic from 507 to 509, the options dropped big time. I mean, there's like 3 or 4 options. Now, I watched some videos, Sage Dynamics and a few others, and apparently, what the kicker is that people that run Acros and 509s and some of the higher, taller optics, the hood that's meant to fold over to protect debris from falling in and rain from saturating the optic constantly. It doesn't fold all the way over on most of their models if you have one of the, like an Acro or 509 type optics. Now, I watched a video where a guy said it folds over almost all the way, but it won't lock in like it will with the smaller optics. So I hesitate to go with that one over getting something that I really want, as far as the color and the whatever, because I want, fuck it. When you spend the money, you might as well get what you really want. Uh, so I'm tossing around ideas. Like I can take the 508 titanium off the PDP, and I can run that on the 34. That's not big like the 509, so I'll be able to run the 507 type selected 508 holsters. It'll click into place perfectly. Um, I can order one of the 507, 508 friendly models and still try to run the 509. In worst case scenario, run the 508T titanium, and I still have the 507. Um, and that's what I'm going back and forth on as far as the Safariland holster. The other issue I'm still trying to figure out are the way it attaches. They have different plate systems, and I guess that depends on what kind of battle belt system you're running. And then they have ones that where the strap goes around your leg kind of thing. So it's all new to me, so I don't want to be rash. It's not something you can just say let's order it and try it. It's not like you can just send it back if you change your mind. So, and the other thing is the what belt to buy. I think Noah said Faro Concepts, and there's another company are a good way to go. And then I come down to what's the best way to measure for the belt size you need, because they vary. They go from small up to like 3XL. Uh, Obviously, I'm probably going to be losing weight this year, so it's got to be somewhat adjustable. I don't know what the adjustability range is on these things. I'm guessing it's not crazy, given they have all these different sizes. The other issue is how do you measure it? Do you measure the regular belt that you wear around your pants and order that size? Or do you add a couple inches to it? I'm not clear on how adjustable these are. If I start losing weight and I knock 40, 50 pounds off a few months later, is this belt going to be too big to run? I'm going to have to spend another. I mean, these belts can run up to 250, 300. Well, maybe not that much, but they're up there, 150, 250. And then the third aspect of it for a class battle ready loadout basics would be mag pouches slash a mag carrier. What's the best approach? Are there some companies that offer bundles that you can save a little money and get everything at once? Uh, so that's where I'm at. I'm trying to figure that out. I was watching videos last night. I was doing all the stupid research. That what was it? Noah called me. He says, "You look like a Giga Chad something." It's like, okay. I don't know what a super Giga Chad. I assume it's some metaphor for and somebody who's inexperienced. Oh, a Giga Chad FUD. It's like, I don't know. Is there what classifies a FUD anyway? Is it your age only, or is it the type of weapons you own? Is it the way you dress? I know there's a certain reference to certain types of shoes. New Balance, I think. Got to check my drip. I don't know. I'm not an old person, but a lot of these guys are in their 20s and early 30s. They're from a different kind of separate generation that really, you know, see things and talk about things differently than, even I do. I don't consider myself old by any means, but I've been around a little while. Uh, and in my mindset, when somebody who's inexperienced is seeking knowledge, you say, sure, because everyone's been there. But the driving mindset from a lot of these guys just seems to be hardcore fucking ridicule. Like they were born knowing everything, which is the biggest load of shit I've ever heard in my fucking life. So yeah, I'm just like, okay. Yeah. By the way, punctuate your sentences. Use proper grammar and hyphenation and punctuation. We're not fucking heathens. I mean, Christ, are you all not educated? I know they gave up on the educational system a while ago. And dumbing down America has been the driving force for the last 30 years. But for fuck's sake, punctuate your sentences. Just people in general. I keep going. There's a whole generation that's growing up on communicating with memes and emojis that have no idea how to write in cursive, look at a standard analog clock, and be able to tell you what time it is, but they're calling you a Giga Chad. Okay, well, why don't you write your name in cursive and tell me what time it is on that clock that has no numbers on it? I'll wait. I'll be over here putting on my New Balances and my Hawaiian shirt. But can Giga Chad my way into victory. Amen. All right. So yeah, that's my focus. Battle belt, holster, some sort of mag carrier or mag pouch. Maybe our pouch is better, or should they get the whole carrier, throw it over so you have them right here? I can see the benefit of having that. You're doing a quick change. You drop it, throw it in, grab it. Some guys take it out, the new mag, and they kind of smack the other one away, and then they jam it up, rocking the radiator or the ADM. Boom, quick, bolt release. Keep shooting. That's kind of cool. I want to try that in a safe environment, outdoors, away from the FUD ranges, with proper instructors and instruction there. What else did Noah say? Just shut the fuck up. Don't ask questions. And then he said, but ask questions, but don't talk too much. And just do what they tell you to do. I was like, okay, well, because I was trying to figure out, all right, what am I going to need day one for the first basic class? It's like, just go to the class and shut the fuck up. They'll tell you what you need. Okay. But one comment ago, you were telling me that I have to buy the bare minimum. So which is it? Do I wait, go to the class, check the readout, then I'll be the only dude there that doesn't have the basics that he needs? Or do I buy the basics that I need and go there? See, there's a lot of contradiction in some of the instructions that some of these people give you. And I love Noah to death. I think he's a good dude. But, it's like, all right, don't tell me one thing and then the exact opposite in two separate comments in the same thread. And expect me not to go, is this guy on drugs? It's like saying, which way did he go? He went that way. Thanks. I'll figure it out. Give a fuck. So, that's the focus. Safari Land, choose a model, pull the trigger. Battle belt, maybe a Ronin Shudo. Is that what you said? Ronin Shudo belt? And or Pharaoh Concepts. They both seem widely respected and used. And the mag pouch / carrier I got to figure out what combo works. Maybe there's some place that sells these as a bundle, get a slightly better deal. And sizing of the belt. That's what I'm really not clear on, the sizing of the belt. It's hard to, I don't know. I wear my belts under my fat gut. Am I supposed to use a whole different logic? Am I supposed to suck it in and fucking run it around the actual waistline? Or do you run it under like a regular belt with your pot belly hanging out? Try to go prone and you're just like wobbling. It's gonna be a help. The first class is gonna be a shit show. You know what I gotta do? Find the cheapest GoPro I can snag if I can grab one, and throw it on a chest rig. I'm gonna try to record because I'm not holding a phone up at a training class. That ain't happening. I'm there to learn and focus and shoot with live firearms. I'm not doing no fucking Instagram shoot, that's for sure. But I want to capture as much as I can, mainly to have a baseline. And once I have that baseline of the class 1, get over the butterflies and the nerves of it, and really get into it, then I run that camera at every class and see how I'm slowly progressing and where my weaknesses are, and that'll help me post it up to YouTube. And dudes that really know their shit will identify all the areas I'm going wrong, and hopefully give me some good tips as well. And then that's how the evolution of my learning process will continue. It makes sense, logical. But yeah, if you have any suggestions on, I trust Noah implicitly. He knows his shit times 10, and he's just a good, awesome dude. Ronin Tactical, I think is the name of the company, and or Faro Concepts. Safariland's a no-brainer. Just not sure which model to order, which way to go on the optic. I think I'm going to get something that's friendly to the 508, 507, and try to run the 509 on it and see how that goes. Worst case, I can just swap over the titanium 508 and go from there and see what works. From an optic standpoint, I want to get something with the largest window to give me the biggest chance at a possibility of being somewhat accurate. Once I get the zero perfect, which I still need to work on like a motherfucker, and go from there. And then it's, once I have these basics, then it's time to look up the first class, sign up, go down. I want to go down to the Volusia Gun and Hunt Club because they do hold those SIG classes. I'll do our range day one of these days coming up soon. I'll load up a couple sticks, a couple of handguns, some mags, and go down, pay the day fee, check out the place. They're a private club, so I'm not sure if they are open to the public or if they have special days. I have to figure that out too. And then talk to some people and find out, what's being offered. Bend their ear a little bit, shut up and listen. Sign up for the first class. Toss on the belt. What do I wear? Shorts? Do I get a pair of Wrangler cargo pants? Something light, because it's going to start getting hot here in Florida. I'm guessing I have some shirts, but I just picked up at Kohl's that are like easy breathing shirts. So, in the heat of summer, you have full sleeves and or roll it up, but it breathes well. You're not dying of heat stroke. Probably want to wear pants. I want to be down on the ground, I'm sure. You don't want your knees all scarred up and shit. Do you have to wear pads, knee pads type things? Because you're going to be jumping down and getting up. So I'm still at that stage of figuring all that out. But, I will. And I'll sign up. And I'll try to get a GoPro so I can record it for posterity and for learning options later on. And go from there. But yeah, no more purchasing stupid shit. I know, I get it. Even the SAR was a bad call. Although, it shot pretty cool. I didn't get only one mag through. I realized I had the wrong ammo in the mags and I didn't have my loader that the dude sent me. And for some reason, those Colt mags are like twice as stiff as like the Glock mags are to manually load. I mean, you're pushing that in. It hurts like a bitch. Maybe I'm just a dainty little flower who needs to man the fuck up. I don't know. Probably both. Well, I'm going to watch some more videos and do some more research, figure out which Safariland to pull the trigger on. They got that cool special edition Hawaiian print that's a throwback to the Afghanistan war in the poppy fields. I'm probably going to get that one. They want $250 for that. And you're paying more for special edition shit. Like I said, I got to keep the spending in check. Running out of money again. So, 1,000 rounds of 223 are going to be on the way this week. Igman. I guess it's a stupid purchase, but tomorrow my FCD, ACF, and OD Green shows up. Wasn't really trying to find one of those. Just kind of fell into my lap like a couple of the EPCs did. Dude reaches out, hey man, I got one if you want one. I'm like, oh fuck it, yeah. So cool. But no more stupid purchases. Random. I do at some point want to probably get a Glock 19 MOS. I have the 34, and or I want to get a 17 slide to throw on the 34's frame because that's basically the same frame as both, right? So when I want to run a shorter slide, that might be a smart option to do. I don't know. So I'm still checking stuff out here and there. I still have that holster for the 19 that I bought. That's OWE IWB convertible. Blade Tech, I think it is. I still have all the parts for that. That might be useful as well, but it's for the Glock 19 form fit. So I might look to see if I can snag an MOS 19. 19 and a 34 seem like a good combo, But I got the PDP, so I'm not in a rush for that, I'll just leave the holster in the drawer. The only other thing I really wanted to do is snag a Holliston 507K for the SIG 365 so I can get that SIG dot off of there because it's trash and I hate it. So I have a viable, decent, at least, optic on that 365 XL because I haven't done much with that. It's my carry piece. That should be my main focus, the one I'm most comfortable with. The one you're probably going to have to use if, God forbid, you have to defend your life against somebody out and about. So, a lot of stuff to work on. Like I said, in the journey of 1,000 steps, maybe 11, 13, 15-ish, maybe not even that far. But I want to get there. I'm willing to put in the work. So, let's make it happen, Captain. All right. In closing, flex on the pores, buy better shit. I'll sign up for training classes so I can talk shit without being a meme, an ironical meme who's filled with hypocrisy. Yeah. Other than that, enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Happy Sunday Fun Day. Your pal, Jake America.